And in the meantime, there's it looks like a full control group. I'm surprised actually we're not seeing more. A full control group of Hydralisks, a control group of Zerglings pushing down on his front door. Looks like actually Forsaken ran into a supply cap there, which hurts. And in the meantime, Forsaken playing very, very cautiously. He's getting the Sunken colonies back in his front door. He's gathering his troops in front of Nony's base. Looks like he's going to press up the attack momentarily. Keep in mind, level 1 weapons is upgraded on the Zealots, but the Zealots do not have speed. Actually, they might have speed. Let me double check. Yeah, speed will be finished in a little while. They don't have speed yet. Working on speed right now. Level 1 armor now upgrading. He's got looks like those 2 Templar are completed. They do have enough for Psystorm. Psystorm is researched. We'll see if looks like he's going to wander out to try to Psystorm these Zerglings that are just kind of camped here out in the front. Did manage to get a Psystorm off, and looks like he took out the better part of that group. So that 8 kills on that 1 Templar. Now it looks like Nony's going to start pressing out with the 3 Templar and looks like 7 Zealots going to camp out in front, was pushing out momentarily inside the front of his base. Forsaken has some Hydralisks hidden. It looks like he's waiting. He's waiting for Nony to commit with his troops, and it looks like he's going to try to sneak in, just try to rely on his troops that are rallying to his front door and try to sneak in backside. Now that has happened, he's sneaking backside with the Hydralisks. We'll see if this will be successful for him. And we'll see if this causes Nony to try to fall back. Both groups being encountered. Now Nony trying to fall back, but his units are kind of spread out. Brilliant Psystorm dodging by Forsaken. Forsaken absorbing, well, basically dodging out of 2 Psystorms. Nony regathering in front of his front door with what looks like a full control group of Zealots, as well as full control group of Zealots, as well as 3 High Templar. Looks out of those High Templar, looks like only 2 of them have any energy for some Psystorms, so he's got 2 Psystorms left. Fortunately, the level 1 shield should be up momentarily. Now it looks like he's going to go and press in to one of the looks like abandoned groups of Hydralisks, that being backed up by Nony, and he's got to be really careful. Forsaken being a little again kind of greedy. He's going for another base. It looks like at the inside 3 o'clock spawn. Has already transferred some units over there, so just gonna try to, I guess, win this economically over the long term. Nony in the meantime has it looks like 5 gateways total. Is continuing to produce the Templar, continuing to produce the Zealots. He has a robotics facility up as well. It looks like about 8 Hydralisks were getting trapped into the left, about the 3 o'clock location to the south, but they're escaping momentarily. It looks like they're actually pushing in on a Nexus here. 3rd Nexus going up for Nony, so they're gonna have that spotted out, but not able to do much otherwise. So just it looks like about 5 Hydralisks. I'm surprised that Forsaken hasn't built more Hydralisks. Looks like in the meantime he's got some. He's switched tech. He's got a Spire up. He's also getting his Queen's Nest down, so going into higher level tech. And it looks like he's got a decent amount of Mulisks. Unfortunately, Nony, if he pushes in now, Nony does not have anything at his main to defend against those Mulisks. He's getting an observatory up. He does have a lot of Templar out in the field, and looks like he's pushing up with a lot of Zealots. Again, catching another full control group of Hydralisks out in the field. Nony backing up, but not before losing a couple Zealots there. I'm surprised he didn't actually push in with his attack, waiting for the Templar to catch up. Looks like, and we'll see how well he does with these Psystorms. Forsaken sensing the Psystorm, beautifully scattering his Hydralisks and spreading out. I'm surprised. I'm waiting for now some of the Mules pushing up to try to pick off those High Templar. Looks like they are going to be managing to hit a little bit of one High Templar, but catching most of the Psystorm with those Mules. And now the Zealots pushing in, but a little bit scattered. A nice Psystorm over another group of Hydralisks, but it looks like Nony just going to press in with his force. I don't think he has enough here though. Looks like going to have to back off. More just a ton of Hydralisks being produced now. Keep in mind that, man, just production-wise, we've got 7 actually. I think. Let me try to get an accurate count here. 3, 4, 5, 7. Yeah, 7 we got 7 hatcheries up for Forsaken in the meantime, and he's hunting Templar out in the field with those Mulisks. Again, nothing to defend against those. More Mulisks pushing up. Looks like they're pressing towards that 3rd location. 3rd base is up for Nony, but I just don't think he has enough to defend it and his main. Hydralisks pushing down, as well as looks like Mulisks. We'll see if they go for the main. And it looks like they're going. Yeah, they're gonna. Well, they were initially pressing out to the main. Now they're falling back. Gonna go after an Archon that's morphing out in the field. Psystorm going off. Just stuff happening everywhere. This is incredible. Psystorm going off all over the field. Some Zealots trying to engage a Hydralisk group to the north. An Archon trying to morph, but quickly killing those Mulisks. And it looks like Nony managed to basically salvage that attack. More Hydralisks streaming in from the north. Another full control group after that last control group was basically contained. More Templar being attacked. Looks like one of the Archons was picked off. Beautiful Psystorm over that control group of Hydralisks. Looks like it took out about 6 of them with that one Psystorm. Now it looks like the 6 Zealots pushing in another control group of Hydralisks pushing in though to supplement that initial. Now the question is what can Nony do? And now looks like Lurkers being actually upgraded. So 5 Lurkers being morphed right at the front door, right outside Nony's base. A lot of cannons going down at the 3 o'clock location. Looks like we see some cannons down in the back door for Nony. Nony now has looks like another gateway going up. So he's at 1, 2. He's at 6 gateways now. 7 gateways. 7 gateways going up. 7th gateway going up now momentarily. More cannon. So it looks like we got 5 cannons protecting that 3 o'clock. Or I'm sorry, that 3rd expansion at the 7 o'clock location inside 7 o'clock. But again, more forces pouring down for Forsaken. Forsaken taking the upper right hand base as well as the natural there, putting down, playing again very defensively, putting down some creep colonies there. Lurkers getting Psystormed before they could even plant there. Hydral's pushing at the front. Looks like he's trying to do a kind of a lurker contain, only it looks like a couple down, and it looks like Nony was trying to flank around with some of the zealots and as well as the Templar. A lot of damage happening on a lot of damage on those zealots. They're trying to go around, go for the main. Unfortunately, and picking off the Templar very successfully there, and so now Forsaken looks like he's trying to create a contain outside the base. The rest of those Hydrals being wiped out fairly easily though. Looks like he's going to press out, and Forsaken taking the 12 o'clock, the 1 o'clock expansion, I'm sorry, as well. So being very greedy here. Only 4, and wow, he's going to press into that 3 o'clock. I think that's a little. I don't think he should do that. He did manage to sneak a Hydralist behind the Nony's expansion at the the 7 o'clock expansion. He's going to be killing a ton of probes here. He's already got 7 probe kills. But the rest of those, wow, the rest lurkers being taken care of, and this will be taken care of momentarily. An observer heading in, 9 kills on that single lurker, so at least it did its weight. But more Sorry Storm pushing in. Wow, just in that lurker. Now some Zerglings pouring down from the opposite corner. Let me try to get a look at the backside tech. Ultralisk Cavern is going down in the meantime. Hive is up, and let me try to get you guys an upgrade read as well. So it looks like we're at level 1 Carapace, level 1 Spines, level 1 Melee up as well. It looks like that 3rd expansion is going down for or the 2nd expansion I should say is going down for Nony at the 7 o'clock location. Just does not have enough to hold it. He does have the level 2 weapons upgrade, which is something, but now has some Dragoons pushing in, but Forsaken is all over the place. He has 5 bases, almost 6 bases completely active now, and just Nony in a lot of trouble here. Some Dragoons pushing up, some Zerglings pushing in the Zerglings on those Dragoons, though, somehow managing to hold his Nexus. We'll see if more reinforcements are coming down. More Zerglings pouring down, though, from Forsaken to try to take that out. Just a couple Templar pushing down in the meantime to try to supplement that. I just don't know if it'll be enough though. Yeah, a lot just Zerglings pouring down from Forsaken's bases in the meantime. Even if Nony manages to hold this, I kind of worry about that higher level tech because a lot of gas is being built up on the opposite side by Forsaken. He's basically at 1,000 gas. Looks like he's just storing it at the moment. More Psystorm going off, and we'll see if Forsaken can concentrate on that 2nd expansion. Yeah, he's going to be able to take this 7 o'clock Nexus out fairly comfortably. No, he's getting distracted and attacking the incoming forces. Looks like he was not paying attention. If he decided to focus fire, I think he would have been able to take care of it. Nony in the meantime Psystorming his own troops to take care of a couple Zerglings and accidentally killing, it looks like, 2 Zealots there. Archon morphing in the meantime. Now Forsaken focusing on it. Let's see if more reinforcements coming in. He has a couple Scourge in the area, but he does not have an Overlord to detect anything, so it's not going to make a difference. Wow, 2nd expansion holds, but more reinforcements coming in. More Zerglings streaming down. It looks like it's only a single control group, though, and there is an Archon as well as 2 Zealots, and keep in mind, they are level 2 weapon upgraded. That Archon is somewhat weak, though, and now it looks like another Psystorm able to take care of all those Zerglings as they're pouring forth, and now just Forsaken is in full SAR mode. He has some Ultralisks up in the background. Yeah, and he's got a lot of troops. Actually, it looks like rallied to his natural just in case a drop was coming. We'll see if I don't see any additional tech. It just looks like Templar, some Dragoons, and some Zealots in the meantime for Nony. He does have those 3 observers out. Ultralisk pushing in now. The Ultralisk very successfully Psystorm. They're at level 4-1, just so you guys know the upgrades on that. And Archon being morphed in the background. 2 good Psystorms. It looks like these 2 Archons are going to be taken out. Another Psystorm of the Ultralisk, and it looks like it almost killed both of them. Second one's only at 36 health. I'm surprised that Forsaken hasn't managed to take out that 2nd expansion yet. Nony is putting up a fantastic fight considering the situation he's in, but really it's just kind of a matter of time because at the 3 o'clock, Forsaken expanding to the 3 o'clock location. Forsaken has every single base except the lower 9 o'clock expansion and Nony's basically secondary inside base. In the meantime, Forsaken managed to take out the observers there. We'll see if a lurker push is going to come in there momentarily. Another 2 Ultralisks pouring down. Forsaken still hasn't managed to break that 2nd expansion though. In the meantime, I guess he's just been delaying and trying to get troops up, man. And yeah, just there's hatcheries absolutely everywhere, though. And Nony in the meantime, he's looking a little bit thin on resources at his main. At his secondary, he's doing okay because he just hasn't been mining a lot there. But a desperate fight at his 2nd expansion now. pulling off, wow, beautiful Psy Storms, though. His Psy Storm has basically kept him in the game at this point. More Ultralisk pouring down, though. They've been put in piecemeal, though, by Forsaken, just about 2 at a time. Looks like an Archon's just sitting there absorbing attacks. More Ultralisk pouring down, a couple Zerglings, so I've got 2 Ultralisks and 2 Zerglings. A shield battery placed at the secondary, I guess, to help the Archon out, and maybe to try to, I don't know, help that Nexus. We'll see. More Psy Storm going off, but Forsaken doing an excellent job of dodging out of it this time. A couple more Zealots, a couple more, and now it looks like no, this is too much. More, it looks like 6. How many is this? Yeah, 6, 7 Ultralisks pouring into that secondary now. Going to probably be able to take that Nexus out. And after that, my guess is we're going to see GG. Nony GG's right there and leaves the game. Forsaken takes it. So yeah, Forsaken taking the game. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening.